Good morning, guys. We are in Peonia. It is the trailhead for the E4 trail, which is going to take us up to the top of Mount Olympus today. That is the plan anyway. In case you guys are new to the channel, my name is Frank. This is Alyssa, and we are the GlobeHoppers. And today's journey, in the middle of Greece, we are about to climb this epic mountain. We did climb Fuji, which is a little taller, but this one's a lot more technical, so we're a little bit nervous about the scramble at the top of the hill, but that's not going to stop us. It's about, what is it?
5:55.
5:55, 6 a.m., and we're about to head up. We got a 3-hour hike, I believe, to the first rest area. So let's get moving. We'll tell you more on the way. All right, we're 2 minutes in and we hit our first bridge. And our first waterfall. Little ways off there. All right, here's where it begins, I guess. All right, we're about 20 minutes in. This trail's not too bad. It's got a lot of loose rocks, but not too bad. We seem to be the only ones here. We saw a caravan with the donkeys going up with all the supplies. So they're about 5 minutes ahead of us, I guess. And there was some other cars in the parking lot for people who have slept up there. We'll probably see them coming down in a little while. But right now, it's just us. Now that the sun's coming up, it's definitely getting a little bit warmer. Probably gonna lose these jackets in a minute. It was a little chilly down there at the trailhead, but now that we're moving and we're heating up, it feels good. Starting to catch our breath, get that first wind in there, adjusting to the altitude. We trained at altitude in Santa Fe, so this isn't too bad so far, but it's early. All right, we're about almost an hour in now. We made it to our first little stopping area here with a little bench, so we're gonna lose a layer of jackets because it's getting a little warm out here. I'm starting to break a sweat already. Well, pretty bad actually. And the sun's peeking up now, so it is gonna get a lot warmer. So far the climb's been all right. The trail's pretty easy to follow. We've seen a few route markers along the way. And as far as the loose gravel goes, it's not that bad. It's been straight up the whole way with only one little down in between two peaks that we hit. But otherwise it's straight up, and let's keep on trucking. All right, we're still heading up, and the trail hasn't really changed too much. It's getting a little steeper. Last night there was a rainstorm, so it's a little wet in some areas, but not really bad considering how bad the thunderstorm was. Temperature wise, I think we're both breaking a sweat, so it's not cold by any means. Every now and then when you're in a valley you feel some wind whipping through, but even that's not bad. It's just a small breeze, which I'm sure later on is gonna feel amazing. Right now my shirt's a little sweaty, so every now and then it feels a little cold. Puffing and puffing just a little. All right, we're about an hour and a half in now. We're making some good time, I think. We're just gonna keep going while we're not tired yet. Try to get as much as we can. I think we're about halfway to the checkpoint up there. Probably gonna grab something to eat when we get there and spend a good half hour probably relaxing before we even try to go up any further. But the sun is starting to come up, and I think we're getting to the tree line maybe. We might be getting close to where the trees stop. Definitely getting a lot steeper, and you can tell this trail's a little bit less traveled up the higher you get. All right guys, we're about an hour and a half in, and where is she?
I'm back here.
No, I'm looking for the peak, not you. And if you can see up behind me, that peak is still a long way to go, and that's not even the summit. That's just one of the other 56 peaks on this mountain, so that gives you a little, holy shitness. Oh yeah. The tree line's still a ways to go, and then you see the snow line up there. So we do have to go through 3 sections of snow, they said, before we reach the top. So here we go, keep on trucking. Yeah. So I think we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from the first rest stop area. The only rest stop area. But we're doing good. Feeling good. Loving it. Got a little flat section here, which is nice. Get our legs back. All right, guys, we're about 2.5 hours in now. The views are getting insane, as you can see. And as you can look over here, we're pretty close to where the tree line ends, the point where trees don't grow anymore, and the snow starts. So we're getting excited for that. And we're definitely huffing a little bit more now and sweating a bunch. The sun's out. At the base down below, it is 21% oxygen. And up here at the peak, it's only 14% oxygen. So we're about halfway through the oxygen there. I'd say we're about 18% now. And we could definitely feel it. We're huffing more. But we ain't no halfway hikers. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the rest point soon, which is halfway. And we think we can see it. Maybe you can see it right up there. But yeah, we can hear the dogs up there barking. And we'll just keep on going.
Not a cloud in the sky.
No, we got another
Gorgeous.
beautiful day, especially considering that rain last night. We were a little worried about it, but
She said later tonight it's gonna rain, so
we'll be back before then.
Alright.
Well, we ain't no halfway hikers, but we just got passed by someone, and he was coming up quick, so he said we got about a half hour to the checkpoint, which means he's done it before. And we just took a quick stop because we noticed our first snow line. We made it up to the snow. And we could feel the temperature drop just a little bit as we got close to this little patch here. Oh yeah, but it is padded down good, so we shouldn't have any problems. Oh yeah, this isn't too bad. Of course, if you slip, that's quite a sleigh ride down. So, I can't believe I'm filming this part. Oh, it's really padded down nice. It's not bad. Looks like we're to the checkpoint, at least the check-in point. So here's our donkey friends who started the trip when we did. We let them win. Hello. Oh, more pups. What's up, guys? Where's your eyeball? I think we're gonna find a nice spot in this little place here. Oh, you can see there's beds for you to sleep in case you want to camp out up here. Peek in, show you that. Some tents. This is the spot in case you want to summit real early and do it in 2 days. But we decided 1 day for us. This world has too much to see to waste 2 days on a mountain.
Hello again.
Hey, how are you?
Right.
Oh, they have food.
Yes, yes. Good soup.
All right.
These are my food you had.
Yes, there's a menu,
Oh.
like breakfast or like lunch.
I'll take a look. Thank you.
Yes.
What
Guys,
you
we
got?
got a 30 minutes.
Chicken soup.
All right, guys, so we're at the break area. We just had a couple of bowls of soup and a little bit of bread. Picked up some more water since this is the last chance. Met a friend from Belgium who's gonna meet us at the top. Actually, I said we're gonna meet him at the top. Poland, I mean Poland. And we're gonna meet him at the top because he's gonna be much faster than us. Actually, he started about 45 minutes after us and beat us up here, so it's all good. We've been stopping to YouTube along the way and make our video, so.
Gotta show you guys this, because some people can't do it, especially
Right.
some of those patients.
All right, while the lady of the mountain gets situated here, I'm gonna give you guys a little money info. At the trailhead, there was no charge to get in here, no charge to park. I cannot believe that. Try getting into a national park in the US for less than $60 with a car, it ain't happening. So that was pretty good. And then up here, I figured we were gonna pay a little bit extra, but for those two absolutely delicious homemade, that was not from a can, homemade, we had chicken soup and vegetable soup and 2 bottles of water, and we spent $15. So that was a little bit expensive, but you know, what are you gonna do? You can't beat this view up here. So now we're gonna head up to the 2 peaks that we're trying to get to. We'll do the scramble and we'll see you there. Alright guys, so we've passed a few more snow patches and we definitely feel the oxygen level dropping. Doing a lot heavier breathing up here. Not too bad though. The trail itself isn't as well marked, so I guess if your brain stopped working at 100%, you could easily make the wrong turn. And the trail is definitely getting looser. You can see these pebbles like this the whole way up, so it's not. That's what makes it a class 3, I guess. It's not an easy climb, but it's doable so far. See some clouds rolling in over there, over the top of that mountain. Not nothing bad though, it doesn't look like storm clouds. We were warned, however, that all the snow and water from the ocean that's over there evaporating by 1 o'clock will obscure the view up here pretty good. So they said adjust your pace if you want to get up there before 1 for the best views. But we were on pace to make it there by 12:30, so we should be in good shape.
As long as the air doesn't get any thinner.
Oh, it's gonna get a little thinner, but we'll take it. Funny part is, we're huffing and puffing, talking about we can't wait to get down and do that celebration shisha tonight. So that's how we roll. Alright, I'm gonna shut the camera off before my brain melts and we start acting silly. Alright guys, we're pretty high up now. I don't know which one is the actual summit yet, we can't tell. We're almost to the point where the signs show us which way to go. The wind is kicking up. The trail's getting a little bit harder to see from different places. I mean, we can see it right here pretty good, but a few places back there we got off trail a little bit. That'll get your heart racing. But we ain't no halfway hikers. We'll make it. Slow and steady. Our buddy from Poland's got a little bit of a lead on us now. That's all right, as long as we can see him though, we know we're going the right way, so that's a good sign. Let's keep on moving.
Alright.
Sorry, we're not doing as much yapping up here, it's just that many of these places I'm getting both poles in the dirt, you know what I mean? Holding on for dear life, so I'm not pulling the camera out. But loving it so far. Woo! I want to scream Ricola real loud, but I don't want to have all these people. We have seen a few other hikers, by the way, all going down. We've seen 2 others coming up, but they're way back. They're just doing some picture taking, I think. I don't think they're trying to summit. And then our buddy that we met from Poland, he's way ahead of us. But that's it. We just passed 2 others coming down. It's really not crowded here today. Nice. All right, guys, we've been going now, altogether about 6 hours, 6.5 hours with the break. And if you look up there, that is the top, the Throne of Zeus. So we're gonna head up, celebrate, and start heading down because there are some clouds coming up over the ridges here, and we don't want to get caught in that. We're gonna hightail it and celebrate. Woo, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. That's it, guys, right up there. This last little bit is steep. The wind's kicking up. This gravel's real loose. And the oxygen level, you can tell, has dropped because we are huffing and puffing. So we got about halfway up this last stretch. We decided we're gonna take a little break for a minute and see if we can reach the top. Woo! You got it. You right?
Oh yeah. Just
All right. I'm gonna put the camera away because it's steep. See you at the top. All right, guys. Check out this epic view. We have made it to the Throne of Zeus. Apparently 12 gods have called this mountain home. This is what they call the Throne of Zeus, and we are sitting on it. This is insane. We made it to the top of Greece. I can't believe it. This is just epic. You can see behind me some serious shit coming in, so we ain't gonna stay up here too long. But wow, I don't know if we look like we got our asses kicked, but man, this mountain kicked our asses. That last stretch, maybe the last 200 meters up, oh man, hard to breathe, legs shaking, wind blowing. It was just all determination at this point to get up here. So take a look before that hits, and then we're gonna. All right, guys, so we made it to the Throne of Zeus, which is 2,700 meters, and then we made it about halfway up to the main peak, which we had about another 100 feet to go, and we were climbing on snow. She's got a panic attack, and if you look behind us, some serious shit's coming up over the side of this mountain. So to ease her pain, we're gonna just skip the last 100 feet, although we were actually that high pretty much on the Throne of Zeus. So we've accomplished it, we made it, but we ain't gonna stick around for the pictures on the top of it on the other side of the valley there, just because of this coming in behind us and this one shaking in her boots. But we made it, we did it, we're at the top. We climbed Mount Olympus. It was incredible. We recommend this to anybody who's coming up here. Go ahead and make the climb. There's so many other peaks you could do. Like I said, we made it to the second highest, and we were just about 100 feet from the top one, and it was just way too much snow for her. She's getting a little nervous. We didn't come up here to die, so this is getting a little scary too. If you can see down there, this weather coming up, but I think that's gonna burn off. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but you can see way down in the valley, that's where our hotel is, and it's epic, epic, epic. So we made it to the tree line, and just gonna take a few pictures. I think we're gonna make it about another 20 minutes to that shack where we had the soup this morning, and then from there, probably about 2 hours down. So we got about 2.5 hours left. 1 pee break for her, and we'll be home celebrating. This was worth it, guys. This was amazing. We'll give you more details as we get our breath back down lower. We're almost to the hut now. Our legs are feeling it, that's for sure. I think we still got the adrenaline going though, so we're good. It's getting a little slippery because this is the point where the snow line is kind of melting right now, so gotta be a little extra careful, but not bad. Oh, I spoke too soon. No, this one's not bad. There we go. If you slip, it's just a little sleigh ride down there, around the rocks, down into the valley until you're done. Not too bad. Right? Okay, if you, this is where I wouldn't mind being buried, so I gotta go. Almost. All right, we made it back to the house. We're getting something to eat, something to drink, snacking on some snacks we brought with us. And then we're gonna finish the last 2 or so hours down the hill. I keep looking that way, I'm sorry. I'll try to look at the mic when I talk to you guys. But then we'll get back to our car and then we'll go celebrate, right? We'll fill you in on the details of how we're feeling when we get there. All right, so we're headed down. We're in the last of the snow zones, I think. And for the last 5 minutes, we've had a tail. So we're gonna introduce you guys to today's dog of the day. He just ran ahead a bit. He's being a fool in the snow. There he is. There I go. What's up, pup? Yeah. Let me get him. Do you have anything to say to the people? You snow-eating fool. Stay away from the yellow stuff. You created it. All right, let's keep on keeping on. All right, guys, so we made it back to the trailhead. We're at the waterfall. We're just getting refreshed a little bit, and then we're gonna jump in the car and head back to town. Overall, the trip took 12 hours, and sorry we didn't talk much on the way down. It was a little bit for safety, plus we ran into another traveler, and we just spent the last 2 hours bullshitting the whole way down, so that's all right. It was a good time. The hike was definitely difficult, but worth it. Amazing views. I mean, you can't compare. We were on the top of Greece up there. That was just spectacular. And some pro tips. Let's see. Lots of water. There is a place to eat on the way up. It's a little bit expensive, but absolutely delicious food. So you can eat on the way up and on the way down. Let's see what else. Bring some poles.
Yeah.
This is our first time ever using some hiking poles, and we love them. They just made it so much easier and safer. There was twice each of us probably would have went down if it wasn't for having the pole. So it was awesome, guys. It was amazing. Get out of your comfort zone. Try this kind of crazy stuff because you only live once, and that's a memory we're never going to forget now. It was amazing.
If you don't have poles, there's a place down in town called 55 Peaks, and they'll rent them out to you. They rent poles and shoes and anything you need, they rent it out to you. So we stopped there and got ours. They were only 10 euros. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Safety.
Loved it.
Yeah.
So go ahead, guys, give it a shot. You won't regret it. Oh, and for those people who kept saying you need 2 days, you don't. We met so many people who've done it in 1 day with us. This guy that we're talking with now, he's done it in 1 day. He did it with us. It was easy. We took our time. It wasn't a hurry.
But
and we still got 3 hours of daylight left. Yeah, we started at 6 this morning and we ended at 6 at night. We still got a few hours of daylight, so go and do it, man. It was awesome. Win for Greece. All right, so just remember, if you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment, guys. We really love to hear from you, all right? So, ciao for now. We'll see you in the next one.